Hello, my name is Suki Feng, and this is my passion project, which is learning. My passion project is that I can speak multilingual, which is Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and English. Hello, ni hao, konnichiwa, annyeonghaseyo. My primary language is Chinese because my whole family is Chinese. Since I speak Chinese, it is tough for me to learn English because English letters and Chinese characters are really different. But because my dad had to transfer jobs to the USA, Texas, I need to learn how to speak English. I was really stressed and cried many times because learning English is really difficult for me. After these difficult obstacles, I start becoming interested in learning the Korean language and the Japanese language. I started learning Japanese because I watched too much anime and got interested in their culture. After Japanese, I began learning Korean because I started becoming a fan of a boys group called BTS, which stands for Bangtan. Since Chinese is my primary language, English is really challenging for me. I have to learn to read, write, and speak. It was really hard and put me under stress. I have a time when I want to quit school, but I saw my sister and she did not give up. She is trying her best to learn so she can get a job someday in the near future. When I see my sister showing a positive attitude, I decided to try my best. I did have a second teacher in my elementary school, which is called ESL. She is really helpful and she was helping me speak, write, read, and understand English. Yes, it was challenging, but I decided not to give up too quickly. I was having a meltdown because English has a grammar rule. To me, the grammar rule is a lot to remember. I also have to take TELPAS and I failed all my STAR tests, which lead me to summer school since I have been taking English class so far. I am passing, but I didn't do well right now. English is still hard for me, but it is not giving me too stress anymore. As you can see, I'm doing an app called Duolingo right now, and this app is helping me learning Korean. This website can let you learn different type of language. I'm right now taking Korean language because I am interested in Korean culture, so I have to learn Korean characters and the rules of the characters. I started learning Japanese because I was watching anime when I was in elementary school. I did not learn how to write, but I do know how to understand when they are speaking Japanese, and I can talk in Japanese language. To me, it was not hard to learn Japanese, but I think other people will have a hard time learning Japanese because I can speak Japanese and understand it. I start watching Japanese YouTubers also. It was not difficult and I had fun. I also started becoming interested in Japanese culture, the food, the clothes, the history. My sister and I always communicate in Japanese because no one in my house understands what we are talking about. It was fun. Someday I hope I can go to Japan and try fun stuff, but money is the problem since I plan on going to Japan someday. I need to learn how to communicate properly. I start using a website called Duolingo. I start using a website called Duolingo, which is this type of website. This website you can learn languages, like for example, since I'm learning Korean right now, I also there learn Japanese, and I'm in like unit 3. You can tell in my notes it's Japanese language, and this one Japanese language, and this one also Japanese language. I'm taking note. There are 3 types of characters in Japanese, which called hiragana, katakana, and kanji. The easiest one for me is hiragana. Those 3 characters is different, but I think hiragana is the one is easy for me. I began interested in the Korean language because I found out about a boy group singer called BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonata. In Korea, they call the singer K-pop. There are so many famous K-pop in South Korea and also travel around the world. They travel around the world. My biggest fan is BTS. Because of them, I start researching more of them. They also have a YouTuber, and I watch so many videos of them. I also have a poster and an albums, but I do not have enough because it's expensive. Because I am the biggest fan of theirs, I want to go to South Korea and go to their concert and enjoy their culture, but it will be hard because I learned nothing in the Korean language. I start learning the Korean language because I watch BTS videos with English subtitle. I also practice saying it in the Korean language. It is really hard, and the pronunciation is different. I use Duolingo, which is this right now, as you can see. The Duolingo, which I'm learning, and I did take abstract note. I take some characters note to help me learn Korean, because to learn Korean I need to pay, and I have money problems. The sound is the same and it's really hard to remember. Hangul characters also pronunciation is hard too. I wish someday I can go to South Korea. It is really hard to remember those characters. The Japanese and the Korean are different, because the Japanese you can remember some characters, but the Korean you kind of hard to understand it. Having to speak Japanese, having to learn and speak Chinese, English, Japanese, and Korean can benefit me by translate. My family does not know any English, and because I can speak native English, I have to translate English into Chinese and Chinese into English. It is beneficial, but it is really hard for me because English is too hard for me. My family does not speak Korean and Japanese, so basically my sister and I communicate the most in Japanese and in Korean language. It was really fun to learn a new language and their culture.